Hey guys, this is Josh F151 Tech back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be doing more Metro by T-Mobile 5G home internet speed tests. So let's actually get into this video. So as you guys can see here, it's actually 7:02 p.m. on a Friday night. So there's probably quite a few people online right now. There's probably quite a few, kids home from school and everything, getting ready for the weekend. And, just, parents and everything, adults, home, getting ready for the weekend as well, the weekend off work and stuff. So I figured this was a good time to do some speed tests on the Metro by T-Mobile 5G home internet. So let me actually start off by saying, like I always do in my videos, I'm actually using third-party equipment. I'm using a Chester Cheetah SDX75 gateway/modem that allows band locking, network mode switching, and VPN and all that kind of stuff, IMEI revisions and stuff like that. I have more videos, talking about that stuff on my channel, so definitely check them out. And then I also have that connected to a waveform 4x4 antenna that's actually up in my attic, and that's actually facing out the window near an old truck stop that's actually right down the road from me where the tower is actually located. And before I actually do start this video, I have actually messed around with the Chester Cheetah admin page, and I messed around in there, and I actually did some changes. I went in there and I actually switched it from SA. I still have it on SA mode, which is standalone, NSA mode, which is non-standalone. I don't really get much reliability or speed with that, so I just keep it on SA mode, which is standalone. And then what I did was I actually switched it from 5G and 4G. I switched it to just 5G. So we're going to actually see what we get with just the 5G standalone. Before, when I was doing the test for the SDX75 gateway/modem, I actually had it on 4G and 5G. So we're going to, see what we get with just the 5G connected this time. So let's actually get into this video. Let's actually open up the speed test app here and see what we get. And I will actually let you guys know that this is actually going to be my new server from now on. I'm actually going to use the Frontier Ashburn VA server to start with. And then I'm going to also run some on the West Norton PA server, which is actually a T-Mobile server. But I've noticed, and I've heard from a lot of people, I've heard that I'm not actually getting the correct, speed, if you will. I'm not actually getting the correct speed, dialogue, if you will, basically the, results that I really should be getting. So I switched to this server as my main server from now on, the Ashburn VA server from Frontier, whatever you want to call it. So that's going to be my main server from now on, because this gives me the best results, the more accurate, results, if you will. So this is going to be the server that I start out on from now on, and then I'm going to also do some on the West Norton PA server, which actually gives me worse upload speeds than this server. So let's actually get into this and do this here. So as you guys can see, I am actually getting better upload speed. So that's definitely a good thing. So that's definitely not bad at all on a Friday night, guys. 7:06 p.m. on a Friday night. 691 for the download, 63.8, almost 64 for the upload, guys. And then 46 ping. So I did actually notice with the ping, I did actually notice that it did go up a little bit. I've noticed that it went up a little bit since I've switched to the 5G, just the standalone 5G without the 4G. But I'm not, I'm not a gamer or anything, so I'm not really worried about that. And I've read as long as your ping is below 50, then that's not that bad. So, I'm not really that worried about that, because I would rather take the better download and the better upload speed than, to worry about the ping. Now, with the ping, I shouldn't really say it like that, but, if the ping was like in the 80s and the 90s and the hundreds, and yeah, I would switch back to using the 4G LTE or the 4G and the 5G. But so far I've been really impressed with these speeds, with the download, and then with the upload as well. The upload is definitely a lot better with with just the standalone, the 5G without the 4G in there. So but we're gonna do further testing. We're gonna do further testing on it, before I make a decision if I'm gonna stay with this or if I'm gonna switch back to using it with the 5G and the 4G together. So we're gonna definitely do further testing. But so far that's definitely not bad at all. So let's actually run a few more here. And as you guys can see, it's still getting in the 60s for the upload. So that's definitely good. So that's definitely not bad at all, guys. It actually did go up a little bit. 696 for the download on that one. 63.8, almost 64 for the upload. And then 43 ping. So that's definitely not bad at all. And as you guys can see there, the ping actually did go down on that one, so that's good. Looks like we're going to stay at 700 on this one, so that's good. So yeah, 732 on that one, guys. Wow. That is a really good one. And like I said, for 7:09, almost 7:10 p.m. on a Friday night, I mean, that's really good. So definitely not bad on that one. 732 for the download, 63.8, almost 64 for the upload. So the upload seems to be hanging pretty steady. And then 40 ping. So like I said, the ping did go up a little bit, but that's definitely not bad. It's definitely not bad. And that's definitely what I like to see. I really like to see that the speeds are hanging pretty much steady. So that's definitely a good thing, especially on a Friday night. Like I said, I really wasn't expecting it to be this good on a Friday night, honestly. So these are, really good speeds for a Friday night. So on that one, really good on that one. 741 for the download, 63.5. So it did slow down a little bit on the upload, but still, really good for the upload. And then 40 ping. So let me actually run back over here and switch over to the Ashburn or the West Norton PA server. I get them mixed up. Sorry about that. But this is the original server that I used to use. But you guys will notice that this server is slower most of the time. So I'm just, letting you guys know that right off the bat. As you guys can see, the upload speed is not as good on this server. So I really think that might have been my problem with the SDX65 when I was using that, because I'll actually show you guys a comparison in a minute here. So 678 for the download, definitely not too bad, and then 11.3, only 11.3 for the upload, and then 38 ping. So let me actually switch back over to the main server here, and I'll show you guys that the upload speed will go right back up, and so will the download. As you guys can see, it is faster on this server. So definitely not bad at all on that one. 708 for the download, 61.7, almost 62 for the upload, and then 39 ping. And I'll show you guys another comparison with that again. I'll switch back over to the West Norton again. and I still get, pretty good upload speed. I mean, it's just that the upload speed is like inconsistent with the West Norton PA server, as you guys can see. Now it's giving me 30 some, but I'm still getting a lot better, on the other server, on the Ashburn server. So it depends on what server you're actually using. It really does. That's why I'm just going to use this as the secondary server for the video testing, because this or the speed test, because this is not this is not giving me really an accurate reading. And somebody actually commented on my channel before, like I said, and they told me to actually use the Ashburn VA server as my main server, and I'm actually going to start doing that, because they said that the West Norton PA server for T-Mobile is not, as accurate, which you can definitely tell that, because the download speed is slower, the upload speed is slower, and so is the ping. The ping is about the same, but the upload and the download, or the download and the upload, is definitely noticeably, slower on this server. So, but not bad on this one though for the test. Not bad. 63 for the download, 31.5 for the upload, and then 37 ping. Let me actually switch back over to the main server here. And as you guys can see here, other than, when we first started out, it was about, below 700 some, but now, now that I've been doing the testing more, it seems like we're getting 700, over 700 consistently for the download. So that's definitely good. Especially on a Friday night, like I said, 7:15, almost 7:15 p.m., on a Friday night, definitely not bad. So on this one, 737 for the download, really good on that one. 63.9, basically 64 for the upload, and then 40 ping. So like I said, I did notice that the ping has went up a little bit, but not really drastically, to be honest. So that's definitely not bad at all. And I really wasn't expecting these speeds, guys. I really wasn't. I really wasn't expecting, to get these kind of speeds, even when I got the SDX 75 gateway / modem. I really wasn't expecting it to do much, but wow. I mean, it's really done a lot. It's really done. It's really that chip in there is really a big difference. It really is. And with the waveform 4x4 antenna connected, it's definitely made a world of a difference. So that's definitely a good thing. So on this one, 725 for the download, 64.7 for the upload, and then 39 ping. So definitely not bad. Let me run a few more here. So it did actually slow down a bit there, almost 700, but that's still that's still outstanding. You guys have to remember, this is cellular connectivity. This is not wired in connectivity. This is cellular. This is coming directly from the antenna to my waveform 4x4, and then being basically transformed into cellular internet. It's basically being transformed into Wi-Fi or Ethernet, for the house. So, this is definitely not bad at all, guys. So on this one, 708 for the download. Like I said, it did slow down a little bit, but you also have to realize, that this is like a lot of time where people are going to be on the tower a lot. But still, this is outstanding for 7:17 p.m. on a Friday night. So 708 for the download, 64.3 for the upload, and then 40 ping. So let me actually run two more here. So the ping actually did come down on this one. That's good. And like I was saying, even with the SDX 65 that I had, it's very possible, that I wasn't actually getting the accurate readings, like I was, because I wasn't actually using this server at the time. So, that's very possible, that I wasn't even getting accurate readings because I was using the West Norton PA server, which is a slower server, over this one, over the Ashburn VA server. Um, so definitely not bad on this one though. 725 for the download, 58.9, almost 60 for the upload. So the upload did slow down a little bit, but like I said, you also have to realize, that there's people online right now. It's a Friday night, and stuff like that. There's a lot of tower congestion, I'm sure. And not only that, but my mom, she's downstairs, either on her computer or on her tablet or her phone or something. So and like I said, like I always do say, I have stuff, that's connected to the internet, basically 24/7. I have my Raspberry Pi, I have, basically, Google Nest Hubs, I have, the TVs, I have, basically, a lot of stuff connected to the internet, just a lot of stuff, the security cameras, stuff like that. So you have to keep that in mind. So, like I said, definitely not bad on that one. 725 for the download, 58.9, almost, 60 for the upload, and then 36 pings. Let me actually run one more here. So far, it actually looks like I'm going to be keeping this on the standalone 5G instead of the 4G and the 5G. Because, we're getting, really good speeds on this, with just the standalone 5G without the 4G in there. So far, I haven't really, tested out, much thorough yet. So, we're gonna see what it gives us. We're gonna give it a couple of days. We're also gonna test it. Like I've said on my channel before. We're also in the previous video that I did. Or the previous videos that I did, testing the SDX 75 gateway / modem. We're also gonna test it. When it comes to bad weather, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna see, what it gives us. When it comes to bad weather. So I'm gonna, have to see if I have to make some changes. In the admin page, if it comes to bad weather, wind, storms, stuff like that, snow, sleet, just thunderstorms and, high winds, cloud coverage, all of that kind of stuff can affect the speeds and everything, so you just have to keep that in mind, that it's not, windy or anything out there right now. So, the weather is calm right now, out there. So, we're definitely going to be testing this out more thoroughly, especially when it's bad weather or something like that. So, definitely stick around for those videos because they're coming. So, but definitely not bad on this one though. 750 for the download, 64.2 for the upload, and then 40 ping. So let me actually run just one more here. And I am actually getting close to gigabit speeds, guys. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I'm happy with this anyway. Like I said in my last video, I'm happy with this anyway. I'm happy with it. That's the thing. I mean, me and my mom, we were paying a couple of $100 for Comcast for 500 on the download, and we're getting past that now, for only $20 a month. And like I said, that's because I'm using a Metro by T-Mobile SIM card in here that's actually being, basically revised. It's actually, from a tablet. It's from a tablet, so that I was able to basically revise the IMEI number to make it look like I'm using it in my tablet, even though I'm using it for the Metro by T-Mobile 5G home internet. And like I've said before, I'm not going to get too much into detail about how to actually do that in this video, but I have another video on my channel, and I have, different videos on my channel actually talking about how to do that and everything. So definitely, if you're interested interested in that, definitely check that out. So definitely not bad on this one. 743 for the download, 63.6, almost 64 for the upload, and then 37 ping. So definitely not bad at all. For only $20 a month, guys. I mean, I'll definitely take it. So, but anyway, yeah, guys, that's basically the video. Like I said, just wanted to get this video out there. And if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, guys.